Shake that.
Hello, I am the divinity of dazzling, the D. You're watching D Entertainment, and we are currently banned in Austria and Germany. I'm sorry for party rocking. On the show this week, we have a marvellous news segment. We have a religious segment that will be quite interesting, I think, leading up to Easter. And we also have an interview with our new character who's going to tell us a little bit about what his part of the show is going to be about. With all that said, let's kick it over to the Bobby Dazzling with the Entertainment News. Hello, welcome to D Entertainment News. I'm your host, D Bobby Dazzling. On the show this week, we cover a story that may be a little bit strange to some, stranger to most than it is to some. Some believe it, I'm fairly sure. But I digress. Anyway, 52-year-old town councillor Simon Parks, well, he has some strange beliefs, I'm not gonna lie. In my opinion, anyway. And since my opinion's normally right, it's dazzling. Now, he believes that a 9-foot-tall green alien with a kite-shaped head is his real mother. As a baby, he was communicated with telepathically by these aliens. Discussing their hands, he says that he thought, "They're not Mummy's hands. Mummy's are pink." He continues, "I was looking straight into its face. It entered my mind through my eyes, and it sends a message down my optic nerve into my brain saying, 'I am your real mother. I am your more important mother.'" When he was 3 years old, they did return with more of them. That just sounds like a really bad sequel for a movie, doesn't it? The aliens come once, they disappear. They come back, and there's more. Anyway, yes, they came back when he was 3 years old, suffering from chickenpox, left alone by his human mother. Now, anyone would think anyone left alone by their human mother at that age would invent invisible friends to look after them. That'd be stupid. This guy invented invisible aliens. Way cooler. Anyway, the alien doctors looked after him when his mother left him on his own, and a platoon of space soldiers from space with their space guns and space shields. At 6, he was taken on the actual ship by his real mother. I suppose that kind of makes it the mothership, doesn't it? I am so funny. I know. But anyway, he also says, "The reason why extraterrestrials are interested in me is not because of my physical body, but what's inside my soul. What's inside your soul is a crazy dude." Parks was elected. He was elected as a Labour councillor. That's disturbing. For many people who don't experience it, it's a very hard thing to accept. We're taught only to see and believe what we can touch, but it's acceptable to believe in religion. It's a personal matter, and it doesn't affect my work. I'm more interested in fixing someone's leaking roof or potholes. People don't want me to talk about aliens. Then why the hell did you do the interview talking about aliens? You could have talked about the great things you're doing in your local city. No. Let's talk about my alien mommy, who's green, has a kite-shaped head, and has green hands. Really? I think that's an interesting story, and I think it's very interesting that, well, the alien thing didn't come up when he was campaigning on the doorsteps. Just throwing that out there. Anyway, that's been D Entertainment News. I've been your host, D Bobby Dazzling, and as always, I've been great. See you all next week.
Oh, testify!
Please call my name. I wanna hear my name. Please call my name. I wanna hear my name. Please call my name. From above. Please call my name.
Oh, my brothers and sisters, welcome. Sit down, take a load off, or stand if you must to be closer to the presence of the divinity of dazzling up there in the sky, making everyone smile. I am your minister for today. Now everybody, in a moment of silence, be aware that the D is jazzy, and jazzy is definitely part of the D, and D is dazzling and jazzy, and oh, jazzy. This week, since it is Easter weekend, that's right, my children, this is the beginning of the Easter season. We have a story, the story of Easter for you. Now this story is not like one I have told you before. This is a sad, sad story. Praise be to dazzling. Keep it jazzy. Keep it jazzy. Oh, my brothers and sisters, my passion does not relinquish in the Easter season, even with the start of it being a very, very sad time. Oh no, the D, he would build me up. He will give me strength to tell his story. For y'all to listen, to believe in the D, to bereave with the D, and to conceive with the D. The D went to Kakadi with his disciples. The D, while there was, he was shopping for some pretty nice threads, by the way. But the D, while he was there, he sat them down to a meal that he bought with his own money. He said, "These Pepsis, these are my blood. Drink of the blood of the D of the Pepsi, non-alcoholic jazzy." And then he took and he passed round oranges and pizza, and he said, "These make up my body. The strength of the cheese on the pizza, the mozzarella." It was jazzy. But the oranges were his true beating heart. Now the D handed them out, and then at the end of the meal he said sadly, "One of you dudes are gonna betray me. Dude, totally not cool." But the D, he knew part of him had to be dissected in general. So he let it pass. He believed in his disciples, but he knew what was going to happen. The next day, one of his disciples spoke to the police. You see, the police were not a fan of jazziness of Christianity. Oh no, they saw it as blasphemous to their religion. So the police, they arrested the D with the help of his betraying disciple. The D forgave him, but that is a later story from a later day. But the D was captured. They took him. They said to you, "Hey D, you suck. Your YouTube show sucks. Ha! Ha 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 ha." So the D said to them, "My children, I forgive you. Just say my name and you will believe in the D, conceive with the D, and you will not need to bereave with the D." Say jazzy with me here. They took him, and they decided on the punishment for the D. They killed him by decapitation. And this is how Jesus died. That's right. This D is Jesus. Jesus died by decapitation. And they took it, they decapitated his head in public as his disciples, the remaining ones that stayed there, the ones that did not flee, fled. Some of them fled. I can't believe it even to this day. Some of them fled by foot, other ones fled by unicorn with wings. But on top of that, one of them tunneled underground and became a mole person. He was a weirdo. However, the D dared. They took him, they put him in a cave, and they put magical enchantments around the cave. Little upside down D's. That's right, peas. Peas are not good. Peas are the symbol of Greggles, the devil. But these D's upside down were to magically seal the D in. And on top of that, they put a big ass boulder in the way. And this is the sad story of Dista. Praise be to D. Believe in the D. Conceive with the D. But this week, bereave for the D. So has it been written by D, made up by D, and conceived by some insane person. Shall we say it in this church of delots, demeanors, and devout believers in the D? Can everybody say with me? Chassis. The following announcement is sponsored by Durex. Doorex. This is the Russian equivalent. Is better. We use potato skins. If she's not already drunk when she's sucking it, she will be. Oh, she will be. I am Darren Durex, and I approve this message. Tune into the entertainment next week for my segment, comrades. Don't Svidanya. Tune in next week.
Hello, I'm D. Bobby Dazzling, and I endorse this message. Please come to Glenfest, April 8th, at Leven 5 Scotland's Lethem Glen. I will be there doing interviews with the bands, helping them become as great as me, if they can. Well, I joke, they can't be, but I will be there. And I will be doing interviews, and they're going to be filming for D Entertainment's special on Glenfest. Please be there to support, well, a good local cause. Thank you, and I'll see you at Glenfest.
I don't care what you think of me. I don't care what you think you are. Don't care what you think is right anymore. I won't be what you want me to be. If life belongs to me, it belongs to me. It belongs to me. To me. To me.
Well, that's been the show. Please don't forget, comment, like, subscribe. Like this link if you've seen it on Facebook. And if you haven't, add me as a friend. Message me, tell me what you're thinking, tell me what you're drinking. If you've seen this link on Twitter, please retweet it. Help my show get out there a little bit more if you can, it would be greatly appreciated. Remember that all gimmicks aside, it still rocks to be D. Tune in next week for another D Entertainment, and halfway through the week after for our Glenfest special featuring local bands, local talent, and I'll be videoing at Glenfest. Take care, and be well.
Shake that.